Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to continue our occupational health hazards part 2. In the last session we have finished with up to the physical hazards. Now next point, that is chemical hazards. As the name itself is applying, chemical hazards are being developed due to exposure to the number of different types of chemicals used in the different types of industry. So working in the chemical industry causes injury through a different varieties of routes. Three basic routes, that is inhalation, ingestion and through local action. Inhalation is mostly of the dust or gases, metals and their compounds, which lead to development of hazards or injury, chemical hazards. Chemical causes the irritation in the affected part or exposed part, can cause allergic reaction, can cause number of different types of ulcers or even development of the cancer. Chemical causing occupational hazards can be of a number of different types. It might be due to exposure to the machine oils, caustics, limes and other number of different types of chemical used in different industry. As we have seen, the chemical hazards are caused due to three types of exposure. So we'll see first local action. And local action, that is through contact of chemical to the skin. It results into dermatitis. It can cause even eczema, especially of chronic eczema, which is being typically seen with occupational exposure to the chemicals. Development of ulcers, usually of non-healing type of ulcers, and development of cancer due to chronic and long period exposure to the chemical in their working environment. Second action is through the inhalation. As we have already seen that inhalation of number of different types of gases, metal, their compounds and dust can lead to the number of different types of health problems. Especially most important topic related with this inhalation is pneumoconiosis. It can cause COPD, asthma, bronchitis. Such a type of problems occur due to inhalation. Third, ingestion. Accidentally or through some ingestion while eating in the working environment can lead to exposure through ingestion. So chemicals like lead, mercury, arsenic, zinc, chromium, cadmium, phosphorus, these are some of the commonly used chemicals which are being ingested accidentally or during working and can result into health hazards. Most important, they develop into poisoning of that metals. Lead develops into lead poisoning, mercury causes mercury poisoning, arsenic, chromium, like this. As we already seen, gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, ammonia, nitrogen, hydrogen sulfide and all such kind of gases can lead to the poisoning. Dust or other organic products, inorganic dust like coal dust, silica, asbestos, even iron through inhalation can cause anthracosis, silicosis, asbestosis, lung cancer and even cirrhosis. While organic dust from the plants like cane fiber, cotton duct, tobacco, hay grain dust can cause bagasosis, spicinosis, tuberculosis and farmer's lung. As we already seen, metals and their compounds through inhalation can cause toxic hazards. Commonly used metals in the number of different types of industry, that is lead, which is very commonly used, mercury, cadmium, arsenic, these are the commonest used metals which can cause problems. Cancer of skin, lungs and bladder are common through the exposure in industry. Now we will go to the biological hazards. Workers who are being exposed to the number of different types of infective and parasitic agent at their working places. There might be microbes like bacteria, parasite, viruses. They might expose to the number of different types of animal and their products, plants and their products, and even genetically modified agents. So biological hazards are commonly due to bacteria, fungi, viruses like bird flu, swine flu, influenza, SARS, even bloodborne pathogens like HIV, AIDS, hepatitis, tuberculosis. Commonest example is healthcare workers who are being mostly getting exposed to such kind of things, animal handlers, farmers. These are the people, those who are being working in non-veg industry are also one of the important area where you can see biological exposure is more high. Those who are being working in a damp climate area or with water exposure are also being liable to the getting biological hazards. So in biological hazards, agriculture and animal husbandry workers are at more risk of developing zoonotic diseases, worm infestation and tetanus-like diseases. While healthcare, we doctors are at risk of development of hepatitis, tuberculosis, HIV, encephalitis and such a type of diseases due to exposure to number of different types of microorganisms, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae. Biological hazards are commonly found in the workplace, the places where you are being working, like sharing of equipments, clothing, their supplies. If the worker is getting hand contact with contaminated surfaces, can lead to the infection. If the workers who are being working along with blood and body fluids like hospital nurses, staff, blood uh, blood donation institutes are also being one of the places where you can see those workers who are working in a food and waste handling are also being liable to get biological hazards. Human handling like in the mortuary or in hospitals and all those things are also being a source of exposure to the biological diseases. Bug bites, plant and food allergens or poisons are also being through this exposure. Animal handling as well as their bites can lead to these biological hazards. So these are the places where you are being seen commonly biological hazards are being occurring. Now after these biological hazards, next is mechanical hazards. Mechanical hazards are those who are being associated with power driven machines. They are of mostly two types, automated as well as manually operated. So we know that in number of different types of industry there are a number of different types of machines which are being there, and the people who are being operating these machines are being liable to getting these types of mechanical hazards. The mechanical hazards are mostly due to some of the protruding and moving parts of the machines. So जो protrude होने वाले या फिर बाहर आने वाले या फिर moving parts होते हैं, these are the parts which are being typically responsible for causing injury. So which people are at risk or which workers are at risk? So the people who are being working in a construction business, those who are being in a agriculture workers, transport workers, those who are being involved in the mechanical engineering industry works as well as business establishments, these are the people who are at more risk of developing mechanical hazards. So what type of hazards are being developed due to the mechanical injuries? So injuries like crushing, shearing, cutting, entanglement, drawing in as well as trapping of the person, impact, stabbing, puncturing, friction, abrasions. So number of different types of mechanical hazards are being developing as you are being seeing in the picture also below. Now after this mechanical hazards, last one, that is psychological hazards due to working. Develop these types of hazards are being mostly being developed because the worker is being failed to adapt to the psychosocial environment of his occupation. जब भी कोई वर्कर उसके साइकोसोशल एनवायरनमेंट जो होता है काम करने की जगह पे is being not able to adjust with it, adapt to the situation, then it lead to the psychological hazards. Most commonest problems which are being developed due to the psychological hazards are frustration, lack of job satisfaction, poor human relations, emotional tension, depression, discouragement, anxiety and dissatisfaction. So these are the common things what you are being seen to be developed due to psychological impact when not getting adjusted. Psychological hazards are basically of two types: psychological and behavioral change, which is being occurring in the person, or it can develop into psychosomatic ill health. So people who are being work related stress is one of the important cause of development of such a kind of psychological and behavioral change. Commonest example is excess working time or overwork. So load of the work is one of the most important thing, how much time you are being there in the workplace. Second, that is violence at workplace. It's second important area which can lead to the psychological hazards. Third is bullying. Bullying is very common. Usually the managers, boss of the industry or workplace are being the people who are being causing such a kind of trauma and can result into emotional and verbal abuse, emotional damage, and can use verbal abuse for bullying the workers. Then one more important area where you are being seen psychological damage or hazards are being developing, that is sexual hazard, harassment. Then exposure to the unhealthy environment is one of the important area where you are being seen. When the people are not able to adjust with their working environment, they went to the different types of addictions like tobacco, alcohol, or drugs. Psychosomatic presentations of the ill health. Commonest is fatigue, so which is being seen to be one of the most important, as you are being seen in that picture below. Second important issue related with pain in shoulder, neck, back, and body ache. These are the commonest complaints which are being seen in workers who are being involved in physical works. Then they are being prone for development of peptic ulcer. So problems of digestion are being one of the most important aspect leading to psychological trauma is being leading to the physical development of disease like peptic ulcer. Then next is hypertension. So one of the important thing what you are being seen, stress of work is one of the most important factor for development of hypertension as well as heart disease. Last important feature of psychosomatic ill health is rapid aging. So aging becomes fast because of such a kind of psychological stress at workplace. Thank you very much.